Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, we'll say Kalayim La Yahweh Bashim Yoshai Bashim Haraka Kodash. And I want us to the outside apostles, a great millstone. Chief Master do rule and teach well. Your brother here. Today I would like to talk about a topic. Basically this whole idea that we know to be facts and truth. That you can't save yourself, that salvation is only gonna come through Yahweh Yahushai, right? You can't bring yourself salvation, if that makes sense. This is a fact that I think kind of everyone knows, that there has to be some sort of divine intervention. Who that divine intervention is a thing that got muddled over the years as politics got involved, and then struggles for power and things ensued throughout our history, with us losing, our power and our rulership, with the Black Plague and all that stuff. Things just got more and more muddled, over time until you get it to today. But basically, I don't want to talk about, like who salvation is for. Salvation is only for, the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Israelites and Israelite foreigners, right? And on this side, the ones that are going to be saved are going to be, the elect, and it's deeper than that too. There's, a lot deeper, and I don't want to go into the nitty gritty, but we know 2/3 here in America. There'll be destruction in other parts of the world as well, chariots and stuff like that, and jacking these people up, all over the place, right? But it's deeper than that, and we go into it, a whole bunch of times, right? So that was pretty much that, right? So 1 Thessalonians 5:8, let us who are the day be sober, put on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet the hope of salvation, right? We hope to be saved, right? We hope for salvation. You can't save yourself. You're not going to get salvation by someone here on earth, right? Like someone on earth can't save you, right? Like that person is also a man, right? Let's see here. Their thoughts perish. Oh man. This book of Psalm 146. And 3, put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. His breath goeth forth, you return to his earth, and that very same day his thoughts perish. Right? So that's what that is, Don't trust in princes, government leaders and governors and politicians, because there's no help. And to go deeper into that, the whole, the top priority of any government leader, government official, is to keep themselves in power. So they'll do whatever it takes. They'll say whatever they have to keep themselves in power. And they'll, even go against their people and do whatever it takes to keep themselves in power. They'll ally with foreign nations, like the Arabs did. Some of them sold out for a time to Israel and stuff like that, and say no, we're not exactly against them. That's why this whole Israel Palestinian thing is blown up recently, because this is something that's just kind of been on the back burner for so long, and of course us here in the West, they're not gonna push out serious topics like that, about stuff like that, because they got to keep us watching fucking basketball and football and not paying attention to geopolitical events and the shit that's gonna lead to World War III. They don't want us paying attention to that. Bread and circuses, right? It's not just America. It's all over the place, even with the people paying attention, right? But that's why these wicked rulerships have to be torn down so that righteousness can rule, and everything will be great. We'll have King David again, and everything will be great. We'll have our power, it'll be among our power, and it'll be all good. No more tears, no more pain, no more suffering. Just keep the law perfectly, keep the holy days, put the heathen in slavery, and, collect the booty, the war booty, not the other booty, but, I mean, we're gonna get that too, but, we're gonna get the concubines and whatever, but, at the end of the day, that's what's gonna come, that's what's gonna happen. Verse 5, happy is he that hath the God of Jacob for his help, whose hope is in the Lord his God. Right? So happy is he that hath the God of Jacob for his help. The God of Jacob, right? God of Jacob, Israel. Okay? It's the God of Israel. Right? That's point blank period. That's pretty obvious. Like his chosen people is the nation of Israel, right? The 12 tribes, right? As well as the Israelite foreigners, Jake scattered across the world, right? And don't, all you Edomites out there, don't be trying to, like, all of you try to say that you're Israelite foreigners or something. All of you ain't no Israelite foreigners. If any of you out there thinking that, Israelite foreigners aren't all looking like Edomites, man. Israelite foreigners, you got some that are Moabites, you got some that are, among Ishmael, and you got to read the spirits, man. You can't, don't be quick to call someone, oh, he's it must be a Jeek, because of this or because of that. Just because they may, act, so-called hood or whatever, or act so-called black, right, which is, stereotypical black, which stereotypes of, black people were created by Edomites anyway, so they're basically acting like a Edomite caricature, Edomite created caricature of black people. But if they do that, then maybe it could be Jake, maybe it could not. But you gotta use the spirit. You don't make mistakes like that. Use the spirit. I don't think anyone's out there trying to be an imposter anyway. But the spirit will lead you in someone's silly or something, and it'll all be discerned. But you really can never know. I believe, what was it, that brother out there, his name is Tazdak, or is it Manatazak, the elder brother that runs Bible Teachers South Carolina. He was talking about that. I think it was him or someone said that he had like a brother or cousin or something who, not a brother, a cousin or some shit, who wanted to like look into his family lineage, and he found out that he was actually an Edomite. It's like, oh damn. So it's like, well, that's what you get for searching that bullshit. No one cares about that, dude. Alright, so this is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. We'll always get to the point. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 13. But we are bound to give thanks always to the Most High for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because God hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation, to sanctification of the Spirit, and belief of the truth. Right? So that's what that was. Right? Most High chosen us from the beginning. So if you are chosen for something, right, you're chosen for salvation, right? How can you save yourself when a higher power already picked you for something? You didn't pick yourself, right? You didn't just will it in your mind that yes, I will be saved. It has to be something that's given to you, right? Now, we know there's no such thing as free will, right? At the end of the day, if you're gonna do what it takes to earn it, you'll do it. It'll just be automatic for you. It doesn't have to be something where you have to be handheld, right? Like I can tell you, hey, like if you have a camp near you, go to the camp, right? keep your mouth shut. Don't ask too, like, oh, I mean, ask questions, but don't, like, ask too many questions. Don't, like, interrupt them or whatever. Maybe, like, save them to after the camp, right? Like, or if you can't, pull someone off to the side and ask them a question, right? Like, kind of think like you're at work. You know what I mean? Like, be respectful. Like, don't come out, on the bullshit. Like, oh, well, this isn't work, so I'm just gonna, come up on some old bullshit. Like, this is a family cookout or some shit. Like, this is serious business. So you come over there with your serious hat on. Not with your fucking, not with no silly shit. Because they will get on your ass immediately. Not that I ever had that issue, but the brothers out there, they real with it. Austere, serious men. So you fuck around, you find out, and we're all like that. We're all supposed to be like that anyway. I've had to shut people off many a times for them doing silly shit, or just coming up on some silly type of spirit, silly type of time. It happens. This is the book of, we can go here. Second Timothy 3 verse 14, but continue thou in the things thou hast learned, have been assured of knowing of whom thou hast learned them, and that from a child that has known the Holy Scriptures, right? He was taught, I believe, was it either his mother or his grandmother, they were still, like, knew they were Israelites, but his father didn't know he was an Israelite, and he was, like, fallen completely to the Greek shit, right? Which, we're like that today, We have parents, and our parents are wholly or entirely into the world. When I say holy, I mean WHOLLY, because they are not holy. My parents are not holy. Well, parent, because one's dead, so parent, right, are not holy. Like, they spent this whole life on earth, and they were not holy at all. They may have thought they were holy going to church, but no, they don't know. They don't know, man. It's just like blind, and then they're led by the blind. So everyone's just fucking blind. It's like, about the high holy days. Like, I never knew of a Passover until, like, I came into the truth. I didn't even know there was a Purim. I had no idea about the Maccabees. And here I am. I went to Catholic school and, fucking Christian school my whole life. I've always been in, like, either Catholic or Christian schooling my whole life, and not once did I ever learn that. Right? But yeah, that's pretty much that. Alright, so this is the last one. 1 Peter 1 and 7. The trial of your faith being much more precious than that of gold that perisheth, though it be tried in fire, might be found to praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushua Mashiach, whom have you not seen you love, and whom, though now you see him not, yet believing, you rejoice with joy unspeakable, full of glory. You don't need to see a photo of receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls, right? And that's what that is, right? You receive it. You can't save yourself. You can't get salvation. Like, you can't, like, I don't know, put on, like, your running shoes and jump to the chariot. Like you can't, like, get on a plane and, like, hop on a chariot and then, like, get saved. Like, you have to be chosen for that. And it's either you're chosen or you're not. Right? And there's no chances either. It's not like what they say with wrestling. You got a 50-50 chance that And I'm talking about actual wrestling, not WWE. I'm talking like actual, like, Greco-Roman wrestling, right? They say you got like a 50-50 shot at winning, either you win or you lose, and that's it. There's no participation trophy, right? It's either you're in it or you're out, right? And that's all it is, But yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to go over this. Just kind of something that was been in my mind. You know, some people in the world, they don't, and speaking from a carnal sense, they say that, you could build, this great big perfect life on this side, and they always shame you for, well, the reason you don't have such a great life as I have is because you're not working hard enough, or this and that and whatever, right? But it's like a good life is impossible on this side. You're not gonna have it. You may think you have it, but that shit's not gonna last, man. With the martial law coming, and I mean, the news just been, blowing up, like seeing all kinds of stuff on my feed, you know, migrant crisis, I heard about something with China. I just saw something else coming up with China. I'm always hearing about stuff about Russia. Some stuff is probably hearsay, but, I don't know. They said something like about a nuclear bomb, so I'm going to go check that out. I'm going to check out the news. I didn't check out the news that much today. But I'll go check all that stuff out, and we'll see what it is. And, you know, I'll see what I can use for Camp Sunday. See what I can get my hands on. Lowell Native, and I'm going to say shalom.